Okay, hello everyone. This video for explain how can you run the project, and maybe I will explain specific part that I think it's important if you try to improve this application or to make any feature for it, because I don't make a documentation for how can build this application, because I was having the time for do that. So I will explain specific part because I think this important as someone needed to develop this application. So this application depending on the Docker maybe, and Docker using the Compose maybe is libraries for easier the Docker, and exactly is a file for using the UML, and has all the things we needed for build or improve this application. So using the Docker we install the Nginx, and install MySQL and PHP MySQL for management the database, and PHP because the application depended on the PHP, and the composer, and the npm. So first of all, networking. We have two networking for application and networking for database. Maybe Laravel networking is the networking that collect all the part of application. So the application has three parts. The first part is the server of database and provide the API, and that depended on the Laravel and the GraphQL. So we have the network Laravel, and this network connect the application data server and the application single page application on the npm. So all the thing I wanna think I don't need to explain it, but maybe the Nginx have specific things we needed to talking about. This part is the Nginx com default configuration of Nginx. Maybe we mounted to the part in out of the Docker. Maybe Docker is a Docker image, and the configuration is on Docker image, and we needed to change the configuration. Exactly, we make an nginx file and make the default configuration for edit. So it is a mount for the image configuration, or the configuration on the image. So this is a file we have. When you explore the exactly files, or the open the files of the project, we found it. So nginx and the default, we have specific things I think we need to explain it. So we needed to server in the localhost, and on the port 18, and server also in the local host, and in the port 3000. What the difference between that? This port or the location maybe for the server or for the API for the Laravel. So these all the things for run the Laravel, and maybe I don't want to explain it because you can go to the documentation or search in the Google or an engine. You found it all explained. So, and the server, we need to explain something. This is server. Well, be run the single page application. Single page application depended on the next.js, and next.js depend on the view.js. So maybe is mount to the specific IPs with the port. This a port for what? For the application run on these ports locally. Maybe this IP of the npm when we run the docker, and exactly all the things, because we now on the build application. Maybe it is using the npm runs. We don't make any maybe finish application, so this amount for this link, or maybe to this IPs with this port. So this is more things, and we can go to these specific all the things if we pack to the docker compose, and we know nginx and mysql. This is a password of maybe a password of mysql, and this is a name of database is not important. This is a password of root, and this is a port for for the MySQL PHP admin. When we go to the PHP my admin, exactly go to this to this port, because it's mount to the PHP MySQL, and exactly same as here we needed the 188080 mount to the 18. Maybe it is exactly mount to the Laravel, and this mount to the application on the Nginx. So here in the configuration we have the 33,000, and maybe here we mounted 30,000 to the 8030. This is not important thing, because when you install the project on the server on the internet, needed to change the domain, and needed to link the domain and so on. So we don't try explain more about that, because I think it's not important things. All that is not important things. Maybe the important things, we have the src, and src has all the things. This is a file for the database, okay, for database, and hold all the database, and this is app1, and app1 and the main front. What the difference is? A back end of the Laravel framework APIs, and maybe these APIs of the provider. This is Laravel. This provide API from the using the GraphQL. So this app is application in the Laravel maybe, and we haven't anything to explain it, because all the thing is maybe clear. All the thing is clear, but maybe all the thing is clear, but we have stories. We needed maybe remove all the stories, store files as a QR or other thing, because we build of begin or start a new or make a new start. If you complete or not complete, if you edit any feature or new feature for that, and you upload the application on the internet. So we have something I think is important in the app, in the configuration. Maybe in the configuration, in the main, we have the app. This app, what we have this is location, and this is IP. This IP is maybe linked to the what, to the Laravel, to this link, and we needed to change it to the IPs on the network, we run it. So when we run the Docker, exactly we needed the new IPs, because maybe we built new dependencies of the Docker. So the network will change the IPs of the location of the Laravel maybe, so we needed to change it to the location. I will more explain about that in the in the future, or and now we can get now for more explain. So this is application for the backend for the APIs maybe, and this for front end maybe. This is for front end maybe. And okay, no problem. We have the man front for to front end. What the front end? This is a single page application, so we needed this a copy for the best prototype you can. So this is a best of the single page application. This is a first. This is a first, not a best. I'm sorry. This is a first copy, and you can delete, or when you can delete it for upload the application, because I bought it because I don't using the GitHub. This is a problem. Maybe I don't care the first things, and another things I think someone can hack my accountant, or can sell my application. So this is not to care about that maybe, because I copied it without using the GitHub. So if you was using in use the GitHub exactly, I will upload the branch, and using the another branch, or the GitHub will be copy all the editing what I do. So this is the application of single page application depended on the next, and when you need it for exactly install all the node models using the npm, and maybe we have the something is important things I think. The configuration file, we have the next configuration file, and the configuration file all the things maybe is colorful, all the things is colorful, but we have these more things. These more things is a parameters using in our application. So this graph URL, this mount, or this is link to the APIs of the Laravel GraphQL. So we needed both the IPs, and here this need both IPs without another path, exactly the base path or the main path of the Laravel. So is the next is exactly this path of or when you run the application needed have any maybe we talking about before when run this front end or the single page application, we using the node.js using the npm run dev. So we giving port and giving another IPs. We change it for the single page application. So we try now for run the application. So and we needed to new terminal as example, and run compose docker compose start. Maybe the first step you needed to install or build maybe app and build the docker compose, because you don't have the dependency as a MySQL or PHP as an image. I mean image, or for the MySQL, PHP, npm, and so on. We needed to install it before you started the application. So when started start the Docker, using the combos. Maybe if you go to the localhost and go to these IPs of the Docker, maybe needed to copy, so we copy this that, and if we open the browser and try to enter the localhost using the 188080, so this Docker combos. So we have, so something is great things. So here if we go to the local and 8080, go to the 8080 and put it the location of the API Laravel API GraphQL. We show these APIs, maybe is a work good, and we have the GraphQL's test, this maybe you can say I don't remember the name of this extension, but exactly this extension using for debugging the GraphQL. So all the things is here are the queries and the mutation and so on. So don't care about that because as a programmer, when you install the application in the web, maybe we stopped and remove all the extension for debugging or more things for make a security for your application maybe. So I install it for testing our mutation and queries, and this exactly for helping me for improving my application or for help me to develop my application. So don't care about that, but go. So this mount to the what, to explain that we mount to the 18 server, and the 18 server maybe on the next mount to the Laravel bat. Is Laravel bat index, and URL maybe is www html app1 and public have the index.php, and this index.php Laravel will work the application so of Laravel. These all the things for the maybe 18 listening for 18. So as same here 33,000 maybe same. We go to the compose, we have the 30,000 mount to the 18 13 maybe. If we go here and put it the 13, and for example for 13, and as a problem here we have the 50 or 500 to 502 error. This meaning the server has a problem. So this is what I wanna explain it for. When I say needed to the exactly IP of the Nginx, so for of the node of the npm of the single page application. So what we needed here, we needed to enter to the npm npm image and run the application. So we want to using the combos and run the npm using the shell. So we now enter the image of the npm. So we go to the our application, and here this our application, so needed to run it npm run def. So is run our application. We needed time for run this our application. So I make another things for make it speed my application, speed my laptop, or speed up my laptop. So this will run the next.js. And we know we're talking about the next.js. Next.js is dependent on the Vue.js. Maybe exactly is do something is a great things as make the next dot.js. Maybe next.js do something is more great things. Maybe the things of node.js this thing the Vue.js. Maybe you know that the Vue.js is any JavaScript libraries that make a change or using the JavaScript is more easily, and these libraries for make a single big application. But the important things, all the things of the Vue.js maybe is the silent side, meaning all the things, all what he doing on the browser of the silent. Maybe so as that is a run. So when we this is a run, we have a problems exactly, but is a warning needed for to solve it. But maybe this depended on the developer. So we can go here and try again. And when try again is work maybe, but I will explain what the important things what the my idea. So I go to the home page, but exactly what's happening, the font, not the font is maybe here PM. So this is our application and run. This is a single page application, and this a part is not this is you can say this is a part is not on the on the server. This a front and dependent on the next.js. So now we can go to the the shops, and we can look in the shops and look in all the things. Now we have a problem. Maybe is all the things is great, but I will explain what's happening. So and this will found any problem, we can go. So this is our application, and we can go to the as show as maybe for clouds. Yes, this is a menu for clouds. Maybe this is a menu, and this is location of the shop and all the things here. This is address, and so we can look in all the menus, and we can go to the another any maybe, and we can look into the we have more things, or more things. We have the something I think is a great is the template is a template designed from using the GD. Yes, GD. You know the GD of the PHP that libraries or extension can using it for building a design. So this is a design dependent of the GD. Yes, GD. So this application is dependent of the project, and this is a dynamic. This is a dynamic designer. He do application, and you can show to all the design. I wanna in the future make it more templates for can user for choose the template he want, and he as the application is do all the things. So maybe here is the make a QR, and maybe when you looking for the QR, for example, we can click to the QR for download as what we can do, and this is work for all the things. And here is the same PDF now is download the card of the menus. We can look in for that, but I think we have a problem, or we have things not have a problem. This is a card and download as a PDF, so can the anyone to print it as the of the shop. But exactly the design is a basic design, because I wanna make another templates that will be anyone can use it, can buy for it as $1, $2, maybe for many things the application. So it's a simple, but it can print it and or giving it to any person, and any person can go through the menu. So here this our application. Maybe I don't talking about the ideas or the new principles what I do in the web. Exactly I make to try to make a new principles. Some people be talking with me, how can make this a new principles, because this a CMS or CMS content management system. Yes, exactly I can talking to him. You know the landing page, and you will know the e-commerce, and you know the LMS, and so on, because this is close to the loading page or landing page, but exactly with the specific things. This depended on the CPG, and all the things is a CPG, maybe as a here this a design using the CSS, and as a here this is what we can say, this is a template of the background dependent of the CPG, and we can change the color or making a pattern background and so on. This is my idea. It's great. I think it's a new idea in the web, because we haven't a menu experience. Maybe this is what what I close to it. We haven't something is close to the paper menus. This is my idea. Exactly make an same printer, or the same menus in the paper. So this is my idea. Okay, I don't explain more things, because this my application, and okay, now I will explain my application how it works. This the maybe all the shops on our application, and exactly my application is don't depended on that, and my experience or my idea or my principle, I think, I'm sorry, my principle is not depended on this, because this is a static website, but I put it this static for collect all the application, but my ideas exactly on what my application, my ideas exactly on we can say on for example, if I go to what maybe I think this my ideas maybe on this exactly. We haven't any navbar, we haven't anything. This is a new experience or a new principles with new experience, and with the new user experience and user interface. This is my idea. We have two heard as a PDF for a card. In the future we make it for the all the menus as paper, but exactly that make the people to print it, and my idea to limit the printed. So don't care about that, but in the future we talking about it. So this is my principles. Maybe when the person he go to the menus, he can go back to the our application or the static app. This is the idea. He is here, and he go out. Maybe if he go to show the menus, maybe, and not have anything for go back to collect, but exactly we needed to show the app, so we make it this. Maybe this static. I know this is static, but exactly I don't talking about principle on that, because this is on this, because these are not new things, because it's a static website. I think about inside the menus. I talking about these menus is a new principle as this, because this I think this depended on the CVG, and has a design as templates, and put it the all the things, so we can looking for the title and all the thing, and we can download the template of a product maybe. This is my principle, and we're talking about how can you how can we or how can we change the word, maybe not change the word, change my country for making the people use it. So so this is a long explaining, so I'm sorry. I can go to the home page, and maybe this is a home page for can people look into our trajet. This is our trajet for limit paper on the project, and change it, use the technical ways, and exactly for save the world, and improve the business on local business, or business in our country. So we can go here to make any account it, and this maybe can register, and this is accounted or more things for this authentication depended on what, on the maybe on the Firebase. So I can using the Google to enter, or Facebook needed for we lose something, is Facebook needed for check for the app on the Facebook developer, and we have it the domain, so that is make a problem. But all the things already he work maybe, but needed to test or edit something. So this now we can using the Google, and we can edit more things as the phone numbers or that, because this depended on the Google. So try to enter using the Google. So this is my accountant on the Google, and because I'm an admin, has this maybe for active and active the new things, and we needed here, we have here all the things, and we have here notes of the people he work in the business for make new feeling. All the things is not important, because he can change in any time, but the important thing is here on the exactly shops. Maybe here on the shops we can enter any shops, maybe as we can say we can say what we can say as here مثلا for example anything okay here for as we can put it any logo now, but maybe I don't ready and I don't know if I have any okay, for can use that. And here maybe any or no anything here, for example. For example, the phone, maybe here if we have a page on the social media, you can put it, so I don't put anything now. And here we can found our location on the on the on the maybe on the map, so we can put it now in any place. So as here for test, maybe for test as is okay, here we can put it here. So this our application, and this is the shop. Maybe after it is the shop, we can find it the shop here on the list. So it's Mankosh, our Mankosh, and exactly is active. We can edit and we can delete. So here this important is our menus. Can edit more menus for specific shops. So we edit a new menus for test the things. So here is the name of the menus. We can say متجر, for example, for example, here is using the same what we use on the our application. So this is, and this we needed here, what we needed here, the location of the WhatsApp of the WhatsApp. We the link of WhatsApp. So I using any link now, for example, maybe, and I try to, as is our application, maybe we have on the WhatsApp, maybe here, I think, yes. So I can put it here, and I can go to the next slide. Next slide, I have more things, and this is what I talking about. Maybe here I have now three template of the background, and in the future I will increase it, because I will do more things, but all the things depended on the CVG, and this is exactly design and using the Photoshop and make it using our application. I don't talk about how I build my application, because I think this sensitive information. If you have any developer needed more information and how can do that, we can talk with me. For example, I choose this application, this background. So I can what do I can this is a template, this is a preview for the background on the of the menu, so I can edit. So this is number one, and I can so edit here. I can change the maybe the color here, for example, or I try it as the, so I put this, or I can using the maybe the gradient, yes, or the static, or one color. one color is dependent on the color number one. So but this is what I talking about. So I can put now this, and as here exactly in number two, maybe I can use is this, maybe the white, you can put red, or put any word, or put gradient. So as I using this red for example for testing, I can change this and change the color what I want. For example, I using the black with the yellow, or I using the gradient with the black, or gradient with the red. So yellow, blue with the red. I can make my background as why I want. This is what my idea maybe. And when I go to the save it, and I can go to, I select and go to the maybe you choose that the maybe shop. So I use it. I have one shop, so I use it. This is what talking about these important things, and this is main idea of our application. So for example, I using layout. This is my layout, for example, and maybe it's a first, and so this is a template. Here I have 9 template. I think this is a template for what? For the whole the product, and is dependent on the CSS and CPG. So maybe I can use any what I want, and I think now I edit line. In the future I will edit more things, and I can improve our application to using a path of the, and as a pen tool, pen tool in the future. But exactly this is a simple things what I wanna do. So this what will, how can you look? I can make it as this, but maybe I can change it. So I can change it. So I can change the color, because my application or my menus has a color as color not as same. So I can use this, or is this, or is this. I think this is a great, but not specific. So I will increase those pattern and change it in the future. So I will put it here, and I can change that. And maybe this is a color for what? For the, maybe for it's a color exactly number 3, and is a color for the for the title. Maybe as that we can change all the things as the press or the things. So I can go and make another thing. This is a layout, and can edit the layout, and the layout hold hold the product. So I can edit here product. So this is our product, and here the title, for example, it's the title for test, and here what we have, this description, and here a press, for example, as we can using the Saudi, Real Saudi, for example, the P4 or old, we can old maybe, or we can remove it. Here an image, we can edit the image. So for example, I think I have image here, but I don't remember when I bought it. maybe menus, I think. Yes, for example, this is image. For example, I can put it this image, and exactly I can upload those image, for example, and I can choose what the I think this is, well, this is a mine, image. I can put it with this, for example, or this, for example. Maybe I think this is nice. Here I can change the color for specific, so we can edit the application, and we edit the menus, and maybe this is how can look the application. And because we have the one element, and one element will be realized for the and hold all the size. So when we edit another, for example, same anything, we can edit anything, and here we can edit anything. And maybe we have Yemen's, and we can put it, and without alt, no, you can edit alt, maybe. Okay, and we can exactly edit any image, for example, here in the menus, where's the folder, this is a folder, for example. We can put it, and put it those, put it and select those, so, and I think will be great if put it this. Maybe we can change the color. If we click here, and we can change color, maybe if I think I needed a specific color for the specific word, for example, this, and change. Maybe it's not cool, so this for test, maybe for test, no problem, as here or as that. And the color of the maybe it's a black, it will be great. I can do that, so I can save. And what we have pinning, nothing. So what we have pin, we can look in here, is a realize, and is on the same, and the color will change. So I can change this here and change this here, and we can change, or we can put it a new product, maybe. As a tree, for example, here. And we think, you think how can do for maybe on the another maybe another direction. So this is what I talking about when I say this a layout. When I say this a layout, maybe I think that when I said we edit the layout, because the layout for specific layout. So I will show that now. I will showing that, I will edit that. So we add this tree. So think for me, if you want edit specific here, and exactly when I put it my application in the internet, I will provide any clear explain. So this is what I talking about. So we can here edit another shape, for example, this or this, and we don't change anything. We can change or make any thing more thing. So we can edit this with this. I think will be great. No, this with this. Okay, we can edit this. We can edit. So I'm sorry, I'm weak in English, I know that, but I try to using the easy word. Maybe this another, and this another layout. This layout hold what we want. So this will change for the new maybe the new item, and as what we talking about, for example. And here we can talk in. So here the press, for example, and here and this a type of the, and we can put it anything. For example, we can using any image as here, maybe no, we can this is it, no, and we can use this image, I think. So maybe as that we can edit another project in the, and we can edit the maybe the image, the sort of the layout. We can move it up and move it down. That's what we want. So I will edit any thing, because this for test. What's happening? Is with my laptop, maybe because the browser, not browser, because I using the power saver and Linux exactly. When using the power saver self save, maybe don't. Okay, not important things, not important things. We try. So you can use an image. So what's happening now? It's a small application, and we needed to waiting. So we needed to wait. So I'm using. What's happening? It's slow. I don't know why do that, because it's exactly not normally. So don't important about that, because my laptop, I think, and I needed to make another thing. So I don't care about that, because I using the, what I can say, I using exactly the sharing network, and maybe the port can anyone enter to it has the any problem on network. I don't care, I don't know what the problem, but exactly don't care about it. So this is what I can explain. So when I go to the next, and this I complete my application, I have the QR, and this edit, and needed to, and copy this and put it in any place. What, the keyboard stop it? What's happening? So Okay, can go here. What happened in the keyboard? I think the keyboard stopped. It's work, not work. Yes, stop. I don't know why he stopped. So what happening? So this because the menu is not active. So he go to the home home page. So this what happening as me. I can look into my menus as a person. So this is a problem because it's a pig, and this because we putting one on the layout, and here is putting the tree, and this is a specific, this specific using the specific colors, and these are same colors of the layout, same not things, and these are colors. So the admin, he can go to and can do to active, and this will be active. And if we go to this menus location, I don't know why the keyboard it stopped. I don't know why. My laptop exactly is I don't know what's happening to him. So this is what we have in the final, and maybe as we can maybe it has a report, and we have the accounted, but we can't edit this accounted because this is dependent on the special accounted, and we can't do anything because maybe we edit using the accounted. So this what this is my application maybe, and this is a small things we can look at this as here, and this what is active. For example, I can't look at to how the people show, and shops, and small information maybe about the application. So this all the things maybe for the web, and we have the mobile application, and we talking on it. So but the keyboard stopped. This is a problem. I will solve this a problem, and I will talking about the mobile and how can run. So this application, and maybe I talking about again this app, and this app for database. So we don't talking about database. When we go to the database, we needed to I can't print anything. What's happening? I can't, and this lab keyboard. So how can I explain that? So maybe needed what? If you wanna go to the MySQL PHP my admin, maybe on the port what? On the port 8090. So I needed to go to the it's work. What is this? The problem in the keyboard. I don't not in the browser. So yeah, and so it's the problem in the browser. I think needed to close it as saying, and what's happening? Okay, here's local, and we can because the built-in browser, and I think it's old browser. So this all I think what we talking about maybe, and is a work. Okay, I talking about some things important things. If we have a problem as the application not work, and where can found IPs of the GraphQL of the Laravel and of the next. So we look into we go to the Docker. As Docker, we can go to the Docker and network, and maybe you can use the list, and maybe this network Laravel app Laravel is our network and of application, and this network for the MySQL don't care about it because this for database. So we can go to Docker and network and inspect and IDs of networks. You can enter that. So these all the IPs. So look into those IPs. MySQL, this IP for MySQL, don't care about it because it's connect directly to the Nginx, because Nginx the I think Nginx and the PHP depended on MySQL. Yes, this is dependent. Nginx depended on MySQL and PHP, so this is directly go to it without any important is collect together. So here the app npm run. I think these IPs of the npm, and this what we hold the application of the npm, but exactly we have two npm. So we now run the npm and okay, this is a composer, don't care about it. Nginx exactly this is of the Laravel application, because 18 okay, not problem, the battery is low, so I will speed up. This 18 has a local host, and local host exactly has the Laravel application. So these IPs exactly go to the Nginx, and Nginx exactly go to the direct to the what, to the Laravel. So this IPs for Laravel, you can say, and this PHP don't care about it, and the app npm exactly this application of the single page application. This if you have a problem, and we needed to put here what we put here, this IP of Nginx of node.js npm, this or this, but exactly here we put it this because this run on this container. So we can try this npm and this npm. One of them is the run the Nginx, I'm sorry, run the single page application, and here we needed the server. We talking the Nginx called the Laravel, so this put it here and put it here. Maybe this was talking about, and exactly here same that we put it the Laravel project. This is all the thing for run this project, and this is all the thing for run a project. And when go to the database, needed what, needed 80, I think 80. So 80 go to the Laravel. What's happening? 80 what's happening? 80 what? 80 yes, 80 MySQL. What's happening? Unable to connect it. What's happened? I don't know why this happened. So the composer here, and we run is we mount to what here, where is database MySQL, exactly 8013. What's the problem? Maybe we need it to work, because maybe need to work. What's happened? What's happened? Unable to connect it. So a problem, maybe MySQL's work. It's a work. Maybe needed to work. Yeah, have a problem. I don't know why. Is it from browser or what exactly? If you go most open, but we have a problem. So just to go to the database. Don't care about that. Maybe it's where we will work to you normally, but I don't know why it have a problem. So if I open the IDs directly, as can do this, and I think the same. Maybe will open same. So MySQL. I don't know why. I don't know why it don't work, but must work. Maybe must work on the local. It was work. It was work. Maybe I don't know why it stopped. But it was work. It was work. So I don't know why. Maybe need it to work. So localhost and 80. We mount to what? Now we can go here, mount to 8088, and here the 80. Maybe it's needed to work on the so I don't know why does it is a work, but maybe here on the application on the Laravel is a work. So I don't care about that because I don't know why. Maybe this needed to work. What's happening? Problem on the PHP my admin, so I don't know why. So I think needed to rebuild the composer and all the things will work normally, or remove the network and install again or start it again. All the things we talking about. Maybe this file is important and another file is not important. This is a PHP configuration, and maybe we enable the GD because as the Nginx PHP is mount to the configuration. Maybe don't I forget I not used it because we change it on the Docker file. I think yes, Docker file will install the PHP, and here we install the GD for make the template for social media. Is a GD is an extension that allow developer to make any design using the PHP language. So this is all the thing I think is important. I don't go through any specific information because I think this information for me, and I will work hard to make it, so I don't talking about it. So if you have any question or anything, you can connect to me and I will explain all what I can do. So thank you, Abdullah Mankosh, and see you again.